Greetings, greetings, greetings. Let the people come in now. 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 Let the people. What's up, y'all? Greetings, 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 greetings. How's everyone doing? Where is the lighthouse at? Now y'all know. Now look. Y'all know when we get in here, you must drop the light bulbs. Period. Good light, everybody. If you know anything about me, honey, you know that I'm live here on the Talk of Tick, and I'm also live on the U of Tube. Listen, child, I had a very, very, very busy day. And so I'm not here to work. Okay? I'm here to hang out and talk. Hey to my people. Hey, Nashida on YT. Hey, Lady Fire. Sign. Hi. Hey, Sacred. Listen, y'all need to tell y'all people that I'm on live. Y'all need to go ahead and tell the people that I'm on live. Hey, Jax. Hey, y'all on Talk of Tick. What's up? What is up? Listen, I don't want nothing. I'm just here to talk. Let's talk about anything, honey. If you want to ask questions, personal question. Well, hold up. Wait, let me not say personal question, dear God. Because I could just feel y'all getting out of control. I could just feel y'all getting out of control. Oh, they on Zoom. Oh, okay. I got you. So let's talk about anything y'all want to talk about. Let's converse, honey. We want to talk hot topic, girl, whatever it is. I figured, Nashida, you dropping in the wellness community? Okay. Don't be interrupting their services, child. If they on live, let them be on live, or on Zoom, let them be on Zoom. Yes, indeed. What's up? We can talk hot topics. We can talk whatever y'all want to talk about. Somebody told me, Darcell, hi. Hey, Michaela. Hi, Michaela. How are you? What's up, Treasure Bell? Y'all want to know my thoughts on something, whatever, don't have to be spiritual. I'm just here to chit chat. Now, I am not the life path person. The life path number, sweetheart, I am not the life path person. Treasure Bell asks this. Treasure Bell asked, does it always mean a guy isn't interested if they're bad at communicating? No, not necessarily, y'all. I feel like people that are bad at communicating are just bad at communicating. Doesn't necessarily have to do with their interest, right? But I will say, though, y'all can't let the people get you caught up, all right? Because people, bad communicators, not being able to fully express, should not necessarily reflect to their efforts. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Because a lot of people know how to make time for what they make time for, period. They make time. So bad communicator, what does that mean? Like text messages are not long, or they don't get back to you in like 2 days. Like what does that mean? Or a bad communicator in the sense of not fully being able to express their feelings. Then, doesn't necessarily mean they're not interested. But the bigger question I would say is, are they ready? Are they giving you what it is that you need from them? That would be my question. Are they giving you something you can feel? Are they giving you what you need from them? That would be my question. Getting back in like 2 days, no. Because people can be whatever they want to be. Okay. They could be great communicators, bad communicators, but is that good enough for you? If that is not good enough for you, then that is a problem. And if you have brought it up and you say, hey, yo, this conversation every 2 days, this responding every 2 days is not a thing, and they still ain't corrected it, that's a bigger issue. Just let y'all know I am live on the Talk of Tick, and I'm live on the Tube of You. Okay? So if you want to watch me on YT, you can watch me on YT. What they say here. Hey, Tracy. What's up, Tracy? Yeah, so that's my only thing with the whole conversation of, hey, y'all, thank you for the light bulbs. That's my only thing, the whole conversation of bad communicators. But someone raised the other point, another point, in the comments about how you attract people that are reflections of you. This is absolute facts. No lies are being told. Absolute facts. No lies are being told. And separate, let's change attract. Let's say accept. You accept people that are reflections of you. Because tests come to you not because you attracted the test because you are operating in that frequency, but as proof that you are no longer there. So tests come to you as well, but it's what you accept, not just what shows up. So that would be my question. That would be my question, y'all. What y'all saying? Because now they telling you they don't care about how it make you. Hey, lady. BH3P. Hey. Because now they telling you they don't care about how they're making you feel at that point. Absolutely. And so it's going to be a no for me. Someone said, how do you go through the process of coming out of being unable to express your feelings? I've been there. Well, you know, most of the time when we have people, or when we have issues with expressing, it's typically a fear related to the result of you expressing. So we've normally had experiences as children where us telling the truth or us speaking up about something was either silenced or nothing was done about it. And so we tend to then shut ourselves off because we believe the lie that no one is wanting to listen to us. Okay? And so typically we don't express fully because we have a fear that is something that we say or something that we'll mention that will end the relationship, that will have these catastrophic responses, when normally that's not it. That's fortune telling. You think you know how the situation is going to go, and you really don't. It's fear. It is fear. And your brain is trying to survive. Understand? Your brain is trying to survive, y'all. So your brain is like, you have an attachment to this person, an attachment to this relationship. You have convinced yourself that you need this relationship. So you're going to try to shut yourself down. So you come out of that by releasing. Hold up, let me put my do not disturb on, because dear God, you come out of that by releasing that thought, releasing that attachment to that belief system, because it's not true. It's not true. Period. Defensiveness is just fear and insecurity at its core. Jax, no lies are told. No lies are told. Yes, I was there. I was totally in the space and frame of mind. Yeah. Yes, childhood. Now I don't know how to express. I was scared of communicating with my mom about anything. Yeah, that's it. Hey, Sasha. Yeah, and it's from that place does all that foolishness happen. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Worrying about how others react is not your responsibility. Yes, and you don't know how they're going to react. But what is more important at that point? Their reaction or your expression? Your truth or their response to the truth? Truth or comfortability? Truth is always more important. Period. At least that's what I believe. And that's how I operate. And that's why I don't have no foolishness going on. None. I don't have no foolishness going on in my life because I lead with the truth. Period. Just so y'all know, again, I am also live on the YT. So if you want to watch me on YT, you can do that as well. Child. And that whole conversation, too, about comfortability versus truth, like that's the type of stuff that irritates me because people would much rather be comfortable than they would be honest. And that is so problematic for me because it is the same like mindset that leads people to having abusers at the dinner table and ain't nobody saying nothing. Like how y'all have the predatory uncle or the predatory auntie or the whoever, the predator at the table, but y'all have them at the family dinner like y'all don't know that they predators. You'd rather preserve the quote unquote peace, the false peace. Lori, I called you Sasha. Is that what it said? Sasha's mother. It said Sasha's mother. And so I listen, so that's my point. That's my point, y'all. Hey, Naomi. Hey, y'all. So I don't really like that. I don't know. Like, and that's listen, most of y'all found me because of me following through with that principle. I can't stand it. I can't stand it when it comes to relationships. I can't stand it when it comes to politics. I can't stand it when it comes to religion. I can't stand all that. I'd rather be comfortable than truth. Oh, you're her mom. Oh, yes, Sasha's mom. I got you, Lori. I was like, hey, Sasha. Yes, indeed. Yeah, for y'all joining in, honey, I just came here to hang out with y'all for some time. We can talk about anything. But yeah, that's the thing. I'll be like, zeros across the board. Oh, and if you didn't know, I have on, I finally answered y'all's prayers. And I am having a Headwrap class. A Headwrap class. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It is available for you to sign up for it on my website, which is TheInnerLightSpa.com. Honey, we're going to be learning about head wraps, about the crown chakra, about the crown center. We're going to be learning root workings and, honey, all types of washes and spiritual washes to cleanse your crown chakra in order to cleanse any psychic debris. You'll be learning how to wash and spell and work over your head wraps. We'll be making sigils and everything for them. So y'all go over there and join and get and sign up for the class. Are you sending out friend requests? I've seen a few from accounts look like you. No, ma'am. That is not me. That is a trick bag, girl. That is a scammer. It is all a scam. Anytime, and like y'all, listen, and each one teach one, please tell your folks. If a content creator is DMing you and being like, hey, hey, y'all, you want to get this readings? Or the ancestors told me to tell you that you got a curse on your family lineage. Girl, leave it alone. If they message you and tell you that, it's a trick. It's a lie. Or if they mess you, hey, sweet baby beloveds, beloved sweet baby, baby sweet honey, baby beloved, I have a powerful message, sweet baby, sweet honey beloved. If they start giving you all of that, it's over. Scam. All I know is for me, y'all, for me, in order for you to get a reading, a session, or whatever with me, you have to book me. That's it. You have to book me. That's the only way. And when you book me, you see me just like this. In person. You see me just straight like this. There ain't no trickery, ain't no smoke and mirrors. I don't have a African, West African accent. I am from Texas. That's it. I am from Texas. Period. Southern country. What does it mean if someone sprinkles salt or sugar outside your door without your consent? They're trying to work you. That's what that means. Sweep that off your porch. Get some vinegar, white vinegar, lemons, and some water. Cleanse your porch, cleanse your doorway, and get you some Fiery Fortress oil and put that around your property, honey. Fiery Fortress oil available on my website. Hey, Texas, I live in Austin, but I'm from Michigan. Come on, Austin. I'm in San Antonio. Period. So we about 45 minutes away from each other. Oh, gosh. Yeah, they trying to work you. They putting that around your stuff. Like, what? My daughter loves the spotlight oil. Does she, Layla? Yes, y'all better go and get the oils. I'm trying to tell y'all. Go and get the oils. You will not regret it. Also, if you want to sign up for the Headwrap class, click the link in my bio. The class is $15, y'all. And I have Afterpay, girl. So if you need to break that into 4 payments, you can do that. Oh, look, Lori, what they say, the scammers say, it be the ones that DM you, I was called to your page. By who? Black Aries asks, how can someone be your student? Oh, yeah. The first surefire way is to join the Inner Lighthouse. Join the Patreon. That's the first way. I only do mentorship on a very exclusive basis. Meaning, I will select you. Yeah. Do you have a store in San Antonio or is it just online? Currently, it's just online, but I'm going to receive that manifestation right now. That sooner or later, more sooner than later, I'm going to have that store. Yes, I am. I'm going to have that store sooner or later. But yeah, Black Aries, if you join the Patreon, start off joining the Patreon. Okay, that's only $12 a month. Okay. Yeah, the Fiery Fortress oil. Babe, let me tell you something. That Fiery Fortress oil ain't no joke. It creates a boundary, a barrier of protection around you, around your property, around your energy, around whatever. And it will kick that energy back. So you want to get it. Come on, it's turning around for me. Wait a minute, Layla said that golden oil is my new perfume. Baby. That golden oil, listen, y'all. Get over to TheInnerLightSpa.com. Click the link in my bio. If you click the link in my bio on on the talk of Tick, and you click the link in my bio, go to TheInnerLightSpa.com, get your oil, sign up for the Headwrap class, honey. Be there. She said, I need a combo packet of oils. Yes. Someone said here, do you have suggestions for when you have overnight guests trying to keep the energy light in your space? Absolutely. I really love, if you have a diffuser, if you have a diffuser and you have essential oils, a really, why is this being difficult? A easy way to just lighten that energy is anything citrus, lemon, sweet orange, or bergamot or lime. Okay, that automatically keeps the energy really high. You literally changed my life. Thank you for my text message reading. I did? Thank you. I appreciate you. I would really say lime essential oil. That's very easy without you going around shaking rocks on them and around them. Lime essential oil and diffuser. You can put lime essential oil drops in the room that they're going to be staying in. All right, because lime essential oil is a cleansing and clearing, and it promotes calm and peace. Lime does. So you want to do that. That's my suggestion. And if you are an incense person, yes, copal raisin in the sun, girl. Copal resin, incense are excellent. Yeah, that's an easy way. I love the energy here. It's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you. And we just chilling, relaxing and cooling, and shooting some b-ball outside the school. When a couple of guys, they were up to no good, started making trouble in my neighborhood. You remind me of my big brother, Aaron. Oh, really? Come on, big brother. No problem. Thank you. Yeah, because Sage Queen, or Sag Queen, you don't want to be running in there blowing smoke on them. Hey, they'll be like. So you can do that. Take you some lime essential oil and get you a white candle and anoint that candle, or go to TheInnerLightSpa.com and get the sunset oil. The sunset oil will clear that negativity out like that. Why was I singing that in my head? Listen. Sunset oil will clear that energy. Got a lot of energy. Got a lot of trying to join me in my. What else? What we trying to talk about? What y'all? You need some love oil? Click the I got you. Get some candlelight. Get the candlelight oil. I got you. Candlelight oil is already up there. Everything you could ask for is already there, yeah. Go get you and get you that Listen. So Texan energy, Texan family, Texan origin, okay? So my family, honey, country, Beeville, Texas, okay? And then the other outer in Caldwell, Texas, okay? Down in the valley. Down in the valley. We don't say oil. You need to get some oil. Honey, it's all. All. Go and get you some of that all. It is only more recently that we say oil. Go on and get you that all. What's in there? I'm in here boiling them eggs. Ball them. Ball them eggs. I'm boiling eggs. I put the eggs on the ball. The candlelight oil is for self-love energy. You really want to use the Fiery Fortress oil. I just wouldn't pour it and be like, but drop. You can rub it in. You can do that. I'm from Texas. That's what it is. Right. Green brown goddess, it's all. Put some all in it, girl. I need to go get some all. I need an all change. I need an all change from Mississippi originally, right? How can I remove virus out of home? A virus? What you mean? What kind of virus? Oh, Mercedes, it's been working? Ooh, yeah. Holy Ghost. Sharonda, listen, right, Sharonda? Sharonda knows. Sag Queen says, can you speak on having sexual contact and having visions of deities during the act? Wait a minute. What's happening, girl? Horned one specifically. Let me get this clear. So you are in the midst of the sexual activities and you start to have visions of horned deities. Run. Run. Now, my question is, does this happen all the time or with a specific person? Run. Run. Honey, loose, let it go. Get from out of there. You said correct, once when having intercourse. So it's happened one time you have intercourse. Let me tell you something. Hey, that energy is some crazy energy going on. Okay, first of all, I would not engage in the mist, in the sextivities. Oh, wait, hold up. You said, hold on, y'all. She said, only once with my partner and you're married. So does your partner engage in spiritual workings? Because that is very strange to me to hear. That is very strange to hear. Listen, I would say that you should not be seeing that. That's number one. You should not be seeing that. That's number one. That should not be that should not be a part of the activities. Two, you're seeing horned, what you feel is a deity in the midst of that action. You saw that one time. Listen, honey, I mean, we need you probably need to get you a reading with somebody on that. But you definitely need to go ahead and do a good old cleanse, you and your spouse. Because that is very strange. Abort mission. Somebody see your expression had me laid out. First off, Lord, your face saying it all. Yes, I'm just like in the midst, because the problem is that, you know, this is why some people get caught up, because when we are engaging in sexual activities, yes, it is something that is of the flesh, honey, but being inside of someone or someone inside of you or that close to you, that's the closest you can be to a person ever. The only other time you've been that close to somebody is in your mother's womb. So spiritually, energetically, that's through the roof. It is an energetic, it's energy. So this is why, you know, hey, I'm pro ho. I'm pro sextivities. I'm pro everybody doing what it is that they want to do, how often they want to do it. But what I will say is that some of us be walking around angry, upset, and having random waves of emotions that we don't know where they came from. It came from the one that you was dropping it low and spreading it wide with, that you didn't really know that much of. The energy has transferred. When you was dropping it low and spreading it wide, buzzing it wide open and telling them to bring it back, it came from forth that exchange. So you want to be careful. Listen, you just want to be careful. That's all I'm saying. You want to be careful because it's energetic. So Sag Queen, I would say, honey, you need to cleanse. She said, why is you whispering? Because it's a dainty subject matter. You gotta whisper, it's dainty. It's a delicate subject matter. Jax, that sounds scary when you really think about Sage. Yes, that is kind of scary. You be having all emotional stuff and you not knowing where it comes from, and it's coming from your partner. She said that would drive me right up. Okay, and you know what? On that note, I'm done. Ah! What else, y'all? Feel like one of those shows with a plot twist. Absolutely. Can you imagine? No, I can't. I don't want to imagine. No. How do I do a return to sender on Hoodoo? In Hoodoo? Okay, so this is a layered question. Hey, Ray. This is a layered question. This is a layered question because, one, we have to be certain that there was something sent. We have to make sure that there was something sent first. So I would encourage you to do a reading, get a reading, do whatever form of contacting the spirit that you do to make sure that there was something sent first. Because oftentimes people be doing return to senders and their life be falling apart because It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. You be sitting there saying, God, destroy whoever it is that's in my way, whoever's stopping me, and then you vanish. Whatever it is, Lord, destroy it, remove it, and then your life falling apart. You like, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Wait. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It be you. So we have to get clear on that. Am I the drama? Yes. The drama and the horror? Yes. It's me, It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. So that's one. So we want to get clear. So that's the first thing. Before you start shaking rocks, blowing smoke, okay, before we start the rock shaking, because there are times when you do need to rock shake and blow the smoke. Before you start that, so we want to get clear. Now, that being said, you also have to see if they really got all the power like that. If it is that you are really letting this energy in, because if it is your permission and your contact and your connection with these people that's causing this to happen, you need to cut them off. You can't shake rocks and blow smoke on somebody that you are connected to. Come on, throat chakra vocals, listen. So I would definitely say that. Now, if you have checked all those boxes and and people are actually throwing something towards you like that, then you can book an energy work consultation. I can tell you there. Or you can get your fiery wall of protection oil at the TheInnerLightSpa, and that is already worked over for you to defeat all enemies. Just make sure it's not you. You will vanish, girl. Vanish. Okay? I was outside trying to talk to the trees. Am I losing my mind? No, you're not losing your mind. You are operating in oneness. Now, oneness understands that all things have the essence of God in it. The essence of the Spirit in all things. Okay, that's one. Oneness recognizes that the Spirit is in all things. Everything has energy. It's the law of vibration. Everything has energy, right? So trees are alive. Okay, and perhaps even conscious. So you are not losing your mind. Now, is the tree talking back? Is the tree talking back? You know, tree, greetings, peace to you, peace to the energy of life.
Peace unto you.
Now, if you hear that, then perhaps we need to have another conversation. But energy-wise, yes. It's not your head ain't full of rocks, honey. If you hear them talking back, because my mother does that. My mother, honey, Capricorn energy down, honey. She is a medicine woman. So she speaks to her plants frequently. But she is not waiting on a response from them. Hey, what's up? Hey. She is not at her. Wait, y'all can't see it. Y'all can't see it. Hold up. She's not over here like this. Hey, what you doing today? What was that? You crazy. All right. I'll come back and water you later. Now, if you start doing that, this may be a mental health experience that you are in the midst of. Perhaps. But who are me? Who are me to judge? Who are me to judge? I cannot judge you. Listen, if you want to wait for a response, then wait on it. Wait on it. Waiting on the world to change. Wait on it. Allegedly. You can go touch a tree, sit at the tree, hug the tree, thank the tree for being a tree. The energy, the spirits connect to the tree. Absolutely. All of that is okay. But if you're sitting there like, hey, what you doing? You just out here. What you got planned today? What? Oh, child. Really? You plan? Okay. Well, I mean, if you plan on doing all that, then hey, hey, it's your life. You live how you live. If you out there doing that, get somebody else to do it. What else we talking about, child? I'm trying to converse like how I do my homegirls, but I think I'm going crazy, huh? Going to the crazy house. Listen, you do what you want to do. Hey, Mia, who are me? You may have a spiritual gift that I don't know about. Who are me? Chat it up. Be like, ooh, girl, come on, tree. Come on, roots. You getting thick, girl. Turn around. What's that moving back there? Now, if you start doing all that, I have questions. But it's not for me to question. I want you to be happy. Do what makes you happy. Oh, I didn't see your question, Lori. Let me see. Lori asks, I was going to ask about spirituality and sex outside of marriage. Yeah, well, so there I have several thoughts on that. One, the sex outside of marriage thing for me, immediately I'd be like, shut up, Jax. Jax said, what's that moving back there? A tree? A squirrel? Oh, it's a squirrel. Okay. Wait a minute, that motherfucking tree just... Listen, sex outside of marriage. So that conversation, triggers me slightly in the sense that I immediately hear the Bible. That's the book for me. I immediately hear that. And so I be over it just as fast. Okay. So I'm trying not to do that. But, you know, in a sense of purity and all of that, I completely understand why one would want to wait until there is a bond and agreement that is made between two individuals, the sanctity of their relationship and all of that, okay? I understand that. I get it fully. Now, what I will say is that going into that deep of a spiritual exchange with someone who has absolutely no loyalty to you may pose as a problem. That may pose as a problem. But everybody is different. Some people don't have the same effects from experiences like that as other people. Me, I'm empathic times 10. People who are truly very energetically sensitive, that may not be the best consistent festivity for them. I'm not going to say outside of marriage. I'm going to say outside of agreement and connection and loyalty. I'll say that. I just will be mindful. I'll be mindful. But hey, listen, if you want to get you a FWB, honey, that you cool with, that you trust, that you know they first and they last name, then go ahead, live your life. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Live your life. I personally, as from my personal level, I just prefer to engage in those type of activities with someone that I know and trust fully. That's me. Because I already know. Someone that I trust and care about. Because why would you let somebody that you don't care about into your temple? Energetically, that's problematic. But hey, again, who are me? That's what Andrew Caldwell said. Who are me to judge? Who are me? Someone said, do you feel like you're in a trance with doing workings, like you're not in control but being guided? There have been times when that happens where I'm in the midst of a working and then I just feel called because, like, honey, music, prayers and things are happening. And so, yeah, your ancestors and spirit team do be interceding and taking over. Listen, green brown goddess, who are me? All the grammar people are like, who are me to judge? Shorty, get down, good Lord. If you want to get down, get down. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes. Yes, Lord. Ivy was like, what he said he's doing it purposefully. Yes, I'm doing it on purpose, Ivy. Ivy would have sent me a prompt email. Being verbs. Present tense, past tense. He said it right. Who are me? Listen. So now I would like to transition to talk about Kanye West. But transition to YT. Transition to YT. Come over here to YT. YT. because I'm going to get off the clock app. It is my username on YouTube, Darcell Andre. I recently did a protection spell because I feel I've been attacked lately. I promise someone stepped in and did it to me. Yes. Oh, Darcell, I'm so nervous. Uh-oh. Don't be nervous. Come over to YT, y'all. Click off of here because I'm click off of here in 10, 9, 8. Go on to YouTube and type in Darcell Andre. Click my channel and come to the live. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over. All right, come on quickly. Do it with haste. Because that's where I'm finna be at. You're there now? Okay, good. Okay, but it's not adding up. There's 30 people here on the talk of Tick, and there's 12 people on the YT. Somebody tell me. Somebody make it make sense. Hey, Tisha. Come on over. Y'all can click the link in my bio if you want to find it that way, but come on over. I'm getting off of the talk of Tick. Peace, y'all. Peace. Peace. All right, y'all. Greetings. Guten Tag, Flago Fliegen. Did y'all hear my German? Flago Fliegen. Bluscher Schniegen. Y'all not ready for that level of Rosetta Stone. Y'all are not ready for that level of Rosetta Stone. Made it over. Oh, Lord. Hey, Naomi. Naomi made it. Fifth baby mama made it. Okay, so let's hit the likes, y'all. Not the turn was sharp. Hit the like, y'all. Yes. Hey, JoJo. Hey. No, Ja. Oh, that's ha ha ha. Oh, I said JoJo. See, that's what. Where my glasses at? Where are my glasses at? Darcell. My name is Darcell too. What? Lock for life. Your name is Darcell with one L. You are my twin. You are my twin. Come on, Lock for life. There are very few of us. Now, I want y'all to know something, because I want y'all to know that I'm very African American. I'm very black. And I'm so black, I do have a pound of shea butter here on the desk. I am so black. So, there you have it. I have it in the... Baby Campbell TV says, I've been watching your classes in Patreon and I've been learning some stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Come on. Come on, resident. Listen, if y'all are not a resident, Mia, who are me to judge, Mia? If y'all not a resident of the Inner Light House, then what? What's going on? So, Kanye West. This is how I feel. Where shall I begin? There seems to be a belief that there is a super agenda against Kanye. Okay? Now, let me start off by saying this. I'm still Darcell, whether you agree with me or not. You are still you, whether I agree with you or not. And it is okay for us to have all of our beautiful opinions and our perspectives on things. So if you do not agree with my perspective, that's okay, because we are not going to agree on everything. But what my stance on Kanye West is that we have to be very careful about being the martyr. We have to be very careful of the martyr energy, okay? Because the martyr energy tends to accompany the Messiah ideology, that you were sent here from forth the whatever angelic realm, the cosmos, the whatever, to be the savior of the world, to be the Christ, the savior of the people. While perhaps that's not an impossibility, out of the millions of people, that's too much. I give it tens of thousands of people who have believed that, have been found to be in the midst of psychosis. So I want to say that. Following that, there's always, I know that it is a popular teaching, especially of those who subscribe to the belief of, black people being the original Jews, and we have all of those conversations, right? At the end of the day, you have to be able to read the room and read the space. And the conversations you will have at your kitchen table may not be the one you would have on NBC. The conversation you have with your best friend, unfiltered, may not be the conversation you would have in front of the world with millions of followers. So I think that we have got to understand that element and say, prime example, underneath the idea, right, that, just like Kanye has said, that the Jews run everything. The Jews run everything, right? So how can you believe that you are going to then get up on platforms and disrespect the Jews and then say that they are attacking you and stripping away what is owed to you? I don't know about y'all, but as the owner of my house, you cannot come into my house and disrespect me and not expect for me to nuck if you buck you and throw you out of my house. If it is my house. Now, if you don't care, you don't care. And that is okay too. But this whole ideology of there being this elite group that wants to stop Kanye, West and they're working against him and there's an agenda. Every time that we don't like what a black man has to say, it does not have to be a greater conspiracy going on. Every time that a black man, a wealthy black man, is being held accountable, it is not an attack. Cannot be called an attack. But people who are out of order, people who are used to being elite, receive accountability as attack. And unfortunately, no, you cannot get on these platforms, Mr. Ye, and praise or rather speak good of Hitler because you say you're a Christian. You can't do that. You cannot do that. Well, you can, but the results will be the results. And that's all I have to say. This last thing that he said about, he said something about Hitler. Why are you talking about Hitler? Why are you doing that? And that is also why I be talking about the pure supremacist mindsets that be coming from forth Christianity. Regardless of what it is that you believe, there was millions of people unalived in that instance that didn't have nothing to do with what it is you believe the original Jews was, who wasn't the original Jews. That don't have nothing to do with that. And I feel like, y'all, we have to have a layered conversation here because a couple of things can be true at once, right? More than two things can be true at the same time. It can be true. We already know, me as a black man, I identify as a black man. Me as a black man, I already know by virtue of the society that I live in, if I say something, do something out of line, out of order, if I break the law, if I do this, I already know that I run the risk of a harsher punishment. I know that. So I'm not going to be out here running risk and being shocked when what it is that I know comes into fruition. I know that already. Now, are we talking about right or wrong? We ain't talking about that. We already know it's wrong because it's unfair. But as a black man, I already know this. I know that. If I were to get pulled over by police and I get out the car and like, well, what the going on here? If I survived that interaction and my mother got wind of that, she probably would have unalived me herself. Because what is wrong with you? You already know this. You can't be out here playing these reindeer games. So you already know that it's going to be harder and harsher. That is called racism. That is called the effects of supremacy. And so because we know that, not that you need to reduce your truth, but you need to act like you understand that. You need to acknowledge it. Add the action to the knowledge. And if you don't care, you don't care. But if you speak about how this group of people run the world and run the music industry and run all of these things, if you believe that is true, then you must know what is at risk when you disrespect those people. That's it. We do. That is just the reality of black people. I'm not, and then I have not said anything about it being right or wrong, because we already know it's wrong, but we already know that the odds are stacked against us. Thank you. It is recklessness. And then to the black people being the original Jews conversation, y'all would do anything but to be, you would be anything but African. And that is an effect of supremacy as well. Y'all done skip over the whole continent of Africa and went to Jerusalem. Because white supremacy in the States have drilled it in your head so much negative thoughts about Africa since you was a child, honey, watching In the Arms of an Angel and flies on little African babies and everybody sleeping in trash bags. You would rather be anything, honey. Black people, honey, melanin rich. Melanin as rich as this cauldron, saying that they mix. Girl, mix with what? You ain't got to be what you, girl. What is... Melanin this rich. Melanin be as rich as my microphone and say, oh, I'm definitely mixed. Girl, with all that melanin, listen, what are we mixed with? Black and mild? You are black, African origin. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's good. Melanin be glistening and popping. And be like, oh no, I'm definitely mixed. And then you be like, what are you mixed with? German, Italian, French, Creole, and black. German, Italian. Yeah. You Native, okay, and you Native American. Which one? The Cherokee, and you Cherokee Native American. Them whole German, Italian, Native American, French, Creole, and you're black. Dimitri, I'm just trying to do the math here. What is it that you're mixed with? And yes, I am saying this in a very joking way, but y'all got to understand that from the colorism, okay, to the wanting to be racially ambiguous, all of that exoticism comes from fourth racism and white supremacy. You have an issue with the continent that you know you from, but y'all don't have an issue with being African when you watching Black Panther. Y'all have no problem being African when it is Black History Month and y'all having the Black History service at church. Honey, y'all pull out all the kente cloth. Y'all would rather be Wakandan than African. Yikes. You would rather say Wakanda forever than I say. Okay. Okay. What Jasmine Garden say? And we sip. I'm just saying, y'all. And so that's my whole thing. And so, that's another conversation another day. Because if we want to track the Israelites in the Bible, in Exodus, they went into lands and destroyed people's sacred altars. And destroyed the people's things. And colonized. That's in Exodus. They went and pillaged people's cities and villages because their beliefs were different. More specifically, they went through and was instructed to destroy the Asherah poles, which represented the mother, the divine feminine energy. The Israelites waged a war on the divine feminine. So, if you want to be an Israelite, go ahead. It's me, oh Lord. Excuse me. It's not me, oh Lord. It's literally in Exodus. What'd you say, Mia? And the diaspora war on TikTok right now between Africans and African Americans. Have y'all seen it? Mia, they out there, they warring on TikTok about that? Oh, Lord. I ain't seen it. I have not seen it. And y'all know I love Carfax, so I will bring up the scripture. Y'all know I will bring up the scripture where they went in there to destroy divine feminine energy. You know I will. You know I will. You know I ain't got no problem. You know I ain't got no problem. When we slide right here in Exodus 34, verse 10, then the Lord said, I'm making a covenant with you. As you see in verse 8, this is Moses. Moses and the Israelites, honey. When the Lord said, I am making a covenant with you, Before all your people, I will do wonders never before done in any nation in all the world. The people you live among you will see the awesome work that I, the Lord, will do for you. First of all, that whole sentence there is taking me out because that is giving me a salesman. And I'm not going to spend long on this. But next, I obey what I command you today. I will drive out before you the Amorites, Canaanites, Hittites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites. Be careful not to make a treaty with those who live in the land. This is where I'm at. Hold up. Where I'm in verse 12. Be careful not to make a treaty with those who live in the land where you are going. So where you are going, don't talk to them. Don't make peace with them. Or they will be a snare among you. They will get in the way. Don't go into you're going into these people's land that's not yours. Go there. Don't talk to them. Don't make a treaty with them. Verse 13 says, break down their altars, smash their sacred stones, and cut down their Asherah poles. Do not worship any other God, for the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God. I just want us to be clear here that this is colonizer behavior. Break down their altars, smash their sacred stones. Sacred stones mean tablets. That means information, history, and cut down their Asherah poles. Let's get clear on who Asherah is, shall we? Do we need to get clear on who Asherah is? Please hold. Hi, Iya. Iya, I promise you I wasn't being serious on here until we started talking about foolishness. Let's get clear about the Asherah pose, y'all. Asherah in ancient Semitic religion is a mother goddess who appears in a number of ancient sources. She is the goddess. Where is it at? See, an Asherah pole is a sacred tree or pole that stood near Canaanite religious location to honor the Ugaritic mother goddess Asherah. And then when you read about Asherah, so you see this here. It's the mother, goddess of motherhood and fertility. Okay? Goddess of mother and fertility. This is who she was to these people. In the scripture, it said destroy them. That's what they did. So do you really want to be an Israelite? Because you're going to have to pay for that colonization. Because perhaps from forth that colonization, understanding cause and effect and what goes around come back around. Perhaps that's why we end up colonized. Next topic. What we saying here in the comments. Now he zoomed. I definitely did zoom in. Eonified. That's this here. Chandra Sharice is the best in the world. Period. Listen. So I just want to talk about that. Y'all we can't be skipping over Africa, hop, skip, and a jump. And so that's why I feel like Kanye, was trying to flex that supremacy card, but didn't realize that supremacy was not invented for him and those that look like him. and the fired back. It backfired, honey. The fired back. That's how I feel. I love you too. Yeah, that's how I feel, y'all. That's how I feel about that. The fifth baby mom said, I was a part of that group years ago when I was searching. When I tell you the more most of you search, the more we realize the Bible wasn't real. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Open your mind, honey. Open your mind. Well, because this is what we have to understand. Anything that teaches you to not honor self is outrageous. Do y'all think if we wasn't stolen from our motherland, we would believe in God? Absolutely we would, because we did. We had a belief. And that consisted of that. It did not consist of what you see biblically. Not at all. But the original people, the original ancestors definitely believed in God, definitely believed in, as known as Ifa Olodumare. Definitely believed in a higher source, a higher energy that was present with all things, in all things. And it is because they believed and they knew that God, that the Spirit was in everything and in everyone, they automatically knew to nurture, take care, have honor, and respect for everyone. They didn't need to be threatened with a gnashing of teeth and a ripping and of the soul, honey, of flesh, a burning of flesh, eternal torment. In order for them to be good people, they just were good people because they operated in oneness and in wholeness and in good character. And so, but you bring up a higher point, Mia, is would the people be in the midst of doing any of this stuff, any of these beliefs, if it were not for that? Okay. So that's that. We believe that. We were in alignment. We were tapped in with the Spirit. We did all the things. But we didn't do that. Yes, I'm sorry. I started reading a text message. I started reading messages. Sorry, y'all. But now I'm back. Okay. Next topic, what we talk about next, y'all? Ooh, honey, there's a heat that done pick up in here. So y'all keep Kanye in your prayers. Keep him lifted. Because good God Almighty, the Ori is out of order, honey, or disconnected. Southern soul music, Jax. EI done got you on that. It's EI. EI done called that up. The worst multitasking life for war goes to. This is the truth. My split focus, I can't do it. And she knows I'll be right on the phone. I'll be like, yeah, sure, right. Yes, indeed. That's a shame. She's like, what are you doing? Sorry, I'm focusing over here. Ha! Thank you for educating me. I have lots to learn. No problem. Listen, we're trying to get it right. We're trying to get it as right as we can. As we're trying to get as clear as possible. And we will all have lots to learn. You be 99 years old, still got more to learn. As long as you can go like this, you got more to learn. As long as you can breathe in and breathe out, you have more to learn. Always learning. And that's one thing too. People who are mentors to you, who, if you're looking for a mentor, you're looking for a teacher, you're looking for a spiritual leader in a way. Listen, they should always have a tutelage. They should always have elders. They should always have someone. They should always have a mentor. They should always have a teacher, because your mentor and your teachers are always learning and growing, and should be. You should not be learning from someone who is stagnant. Never. You should never be learning from someone who is stagnant. Not moving, not interested in moving, not shifting, not changing, not wanting to change. Nothing. Because that is not, it's that gives ego. When someone says that they know it all, that is ego. Ego. Fifth baby mama says, wait, what's wrong? Why can't I click the comments? You may have spoken on this. I'm new, so forgive me. But what are your beliefs on gatekeeping our spiritual practices? Good God. Listen. This is what I will say. And this is all I will say. I believe that before you engage with anyone, you ought to shake your rocks and blow your smoke and see what the spirit has to say. And if the spirit says yes, who are me to say no? But I will say check with the spirit, because there are some individuals who are outside of our, or rather who are inside of our experience, that have proven to be more dangerous than those outside of our experience. So I always default to the spirit. Ask the spirit. Because your spirit will say, or the spirit will say, oh, But you independently cannot act as if you know better or greater than the all. And from a spiritual teacher perspective, I cannot say, well, one, all teachers know what they should be teaching. All teachers examine the students that come to them, and they know what they need to understand and need to learn for their particular journey and path. I am not going to teach the student that is prone to severe anger issues, energy workings to dismantle and destroy something. Because that will be reckless of me, because their development is not such in a way where they need to understand that. And it may never. However, I trust the spirit, and I have not had one person that has come to me that the spirit didn't send because of what spiritual protective practices and work with my ancestors that I already maintain. So the chances of me attracting a colonizer is very low. Slim to none. And if someone from outside of my lived experience comes to me and makes it through the spiritual gate, there is something that they need from me and my teaching that can further increase them spiritually in this lifetime. That's my perspective on that. Am I running around screaming at the mountaintops to Wall Street, come on over here and dive into African spirituality? I'm not. No. However, I do not want to transition out of this life and the spirit checks me for allowing my prejudice to interrupt and intercede with the plan. And that is the very best thing that I can say. That is the very best thing I can say. Because what you gonna say? I understand what these individuals have done. However, they were incarnate in that body to meet you so they could elevate and do better so we didn't have this energy repeat in the next life. So, I'm not interested in having that conversation with the spirit. I'm going to trust everybody that works with me gets vetted. Period. Everybody that works with me gets vetted. Anyone who learns from me gets vetted in the spirit. They get checked first. I totally understand. Thank you. I knew you would come with love and wisdom and not anger. I've seen a lot of back and forth. I was lost. Yes. And that is my perspective. And but we also have to be clear as to why that is, y'all. That's a lot of trauma associated with that. In the physical. It's a lot of trauma associated with that. But the reality is just as I would tell an individual, because there have been experiences where you have been hurt, harmed by a bald person, bald black man in the past, for you to meet me and find out that I am bald and for you to run away flailing or for you to attack me is an unreasonable thing to do. Because every bald black man is not your attacker. And if you decide to operate as such, then you will then continue to be angry, upset, or fearful because there's always a black bald man in the vicinity. That's what I would say. That's my sort of lens on that. And so that being said, even if we think about oppression, slavery, all of those things, there had to be some decent white people to help us, y'all. In fact, there was a couple handfuls. Perhaps incarnated into white bodies after having died in a black one. To re-enter, who then chose to re-enter into this life in the body of someone with power and privilege in order to help the people. Did we ever consider that? No, because only viewing from a hyper emotional reactionary standpoint limits other sites. And we're learning about that. We're learning about that in the Patreon right now, about our emotions. Mia, I would definitely suggest that you join the Patreon if you can. Patreon, we're learning all about our emotions. Because that's what my perspective is too, is that we are spirits, we are souls, and we have a body. But what you are is a soul. So you cannot say who and or what a person was in the previous lifetimes. And now withhold breakthrough for them now. And with everything that you do, you need to use your spiritual discernment. You have to use discernment. You need to check everybody at the door. Black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Native, indigenous, or otherwise. Everybody must be checked at the door. And that's just what it is. That's what I feel. I'm checking everybody at the door. Hey, Queen Poe. Hey. I'm checking everybody. Everybody at the door getting checked. So that's my perspective on that. Ooh, Queen Poe. Somebody just asked the question, honey, about open and closed practices. I think I gave a great answer. I think I gave a great answer. Okay, y'all. What we leaning into now? Awesome, Mia. So glad. Let me tell y'all something. In the Patreon, we are learning right now to be how to be in control of our emotions. We are learning to deconstruct our brain and our minds and our reactions, and learn the difference between a reaction and a response, and how to craft a better response. We are learning that in the Patreon. So you want to get there. Yes, indeed, child. Yes, indeed. And, oh, y'all see the Headwrap class? Y'all need to go sign up for the Headwrap class. Sign up for that class. Period. I know, and I'm not either. It was the bald black man for me. Right. I gave a great answer. Thank you. That was super helpful. Fantastic. I'm glad, because it's a hard conversation, and there's a lot, and I want us to understand this. When you have any conversation that is centered around trauma, it's going to be touchy. It's going to be very fragile. It's going to be very sensitive. Period. Very tender. That's what the Southerners gonna say. The Southern folks say it's real tender. He's real tender about that. It's gonna be that way. So you have to enter into that space with compassion and with understanding for yourself and for others' perspective and opinions. And that's with any conversation you have. You want to make sure that you are operating in that space. Panty Dropper. First of all, username. As a Caribbean person, am I allowed to listen in on your lives and classes? I want to get your Patreon, but I don't want to take up space if I don't belong. Listen, person, get over there. Get over there. This one is a panty dropper. Yes, you can. I have no discriminatory practices at the Inner Light House. There's no reason why you cannot. But I will say, thank you for being considerate, but there's no reason why you would not be. I encourage you, because everybody needs to learn how to get in control. The one, that's exactly it, As a human being, you can. Absolutely. If you are a human, that's what that is my standard. So leave the dogs. So Queen, the dog cannot join the Patreon. Leave the dogs at home. And there will always be discord. Never universal agreement other than to agree to disagree. Absolutely. And if there is, and then the thing is that you can only hear the agree to disagree conversation, or rather end point so many times where it's like, why we keep having this conversation? It's a gaslighting conversation if your intentions ain't right. Absolutely. However, intention don't supersede impact. Absolutely, Jax. Intent versus impact. Right. And so that is why you have to vet yourself to say, do I even need to go into this? No, I don't need to go into it. Yes, Jax, the conversation can definitely be gaslighting, especially when we pretend the trauma doesn't exist and try to invalidate other trauma's response. Absolutely. Yes, it can. It can be very gaslighting. Absolutely. And then that's when it just comes down to you doing what you do. Well, I'm going to tell you, everybody gets checked at the spirit, in the spirit, before they get in the midst. Everybody getting checked. I am shaking rocks and blowing smoke to check everybody before they get there. Side note, y'all. Hold up. If y'all ain't got you one of these, one of these ocean drums, if y'all ain't got you one of these, you need to get you one. This is not just for, or this, hold up. Y'all, get into it. Listen. Y'all hear that? Let me make sure y'all hear, because if this drum is everything. This drum is everything. I use this for meditation. So am I hearing that y'all want me to do some meditations with this? Do we need to do some good old sound bath, honey, with this? That's what it's giving. And I don't know if y'all can. It would be good to do on YouTube. Yes. This is big. It's big. There are smaller ones. But it's good because you see the pebbles move. So it's like, I can't move it. It's like they slide around. It'll be good doing YouTube. Yes. I would definitely do that. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. And for those in the Patreon, listen, I always be windmilling with the sound, honey, but I've gotten it together. Okay? I've gotten it together, so we're going to be doing the things when it comes to the meditation, honey. Hold up. Let me see if I can open the things, or did I close it? Okay, now I'm going to save it. I'm going to save that when we do the meditations on Wednesdays. Never mind. Okay, y'all, listen, honey. I have been on here for a whopping almost 2 hours. Are there any last questions or topics that y'all been burning to talk about? Don't got to be spiritual. Because I will be getting off on this because, or rather off, did I say on this? Not getting off on it, getting off of it. Good God. Because I need to make a call or two. Good God, y'all. Help me, somebody. Somebody help me. Help me. Where'd I get my shirt from? I don't know. This was a gift. I don't know what honey, I'm sure if you type it in, dream like MLK, lead like Sojourner, you'll be able to find it. Listen, Jack's the Ori song. Oh, wait. Ori, walk with me. Ain't that what you said, Jax? Ori, walk with me. Oh, that's what it gives. We could do a duet. Right. What'd y'all say? That tone and what you said, let me know the type of a bacon call. I step out of the business. Hey, curated by Kelly Michelle. Hey, Kelly. Oh my gosh, I love Kelly. Kelly is everything, y'all. Listen, Kelly and her husband are everything. I just want y'all to know that. Aw, Mia, yes. Dear God. Listen, and I'm tired of every time Queen Poe get on here, Queen Poe's like, sing a hymn. I don't want to be singing a hymn. Honey, this what's the old church? I am free. Praise the Lord. I'm free. No longer bound. No more chains holding me. My soul is resting. It's just a blessing. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. I am free. That's that one, honey. Don't make me pull the old Baptist. We say that then. We are soldiers in the army. We have to fight. Although we have to cry, we have to hold up the bloodstained banner. We have to hold it up until we die. We are soldiers in the army. We have to fight. Although we have to cry, we have to hold up the bloodstained banner. We have to hold it up till we die. Oh. Not I'm here from the color purple. Queen, I'm getting ready to sing. I don't need. I'm just kidding. I'm not getting ready to see. I am hollering. She sung that song. Don't need. That is high. That's too high. That's too high. I'm going to drop the octave. I don't need. I have to be there tonight. And I need the music. Where the piano? I need a piano. Listen. She trying to pull me into this. I'm not starting it. Forget it. That song is too high. That is high. And see, I don't need you to love me. I don't need. Y'all can keep it. Next song. Next. Not in full character. We need it in full character. Well, she just told Suge Avery. What did she tell her? You know I love you. You know I love you and you still do this? I don't need. I'm not going into that. Not seen a song anime. Not like karaoke. Y'all trying to take me in. No, some of y'all need to get up here and sing. That's what y'all need to do. Jax can sing. Jackson, get up here and sing. I know Kelly can sing. Kelly said, let me grab my hammer and be right back. But my favorite song from the musical. Oh, that's hard, y'all. How we shift here? My favorite song from the musical will have to be, oh, I don't even know. It's so many. That show is so good. And you know, I just directed it, darling. You know, I just directed it, darling. So I have several. But Sophia's song, Sophia. And EI can sing. EI gonna be singing. EI gonna get up here and do some 1990s freak music. And EI, we can't have it. We can't have it. Okay. So Sophia's song, you told Hoppo to beat me. I'm sorry. All my life I had to fight. I had to fight my daddy. Had to fight my brothers, my cousins, my uncles too. But I never thought I had to fight in my own house. Queen Poe. Did I say Queen Poe can sing? The lie detector determined that was a lie. Queen Poe has mastered the skill of abstract singing. She's an abstract songstress. She sings notes that you would never even have heard of. In just a way that you're just like, wow. I would not have expected that to happen like that. She is the queen of abstract vocals. I will say that. She said, we windmilling as soon as this live is over. Listen. Drop the StreamYard link. Let me drop the StreamYard link. And we not going to be on here all night. She is, she is an abstract singer. She's the queen of abstract vocals. You have to sit there and listen for a little bit and you're like, got it. You have to go home. You're going to hear it. You got to go home and think about it. And when you go home and think about it and talk it over, you'll be like, oh, okay, I'm starting to get it. That's my perspective on it. See, look, now y'all done got me on here 2 hours long. Good God. But I do come to tell y'all, if y'all gonna slide on here, slide on. I put the StreamYard in the comments. If y'all are wanting to slide on here for the talent show, not the talent show, I did drop the StreamYard link in the comments. But when this phone starts ringing, I will have to take this call for private reasons. Here she go. Hold up. Here she go. Y'all done conjured her up.
I don't need you to love me. Yeah. I don't need you to love.
Sing.
You wasn't ready for that. You wasn't ready for that run.
We wasn't ready for that riff.
Give me my
Queen.
credit.
Listen, we're not giving you your credit. You know, Queen. Listen, she had to have the floor on that one.
Listen. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion.
It's
Come
what? It's good enough for me.
I was going to change the key.
Oh.
It's good.
Yes.
It's sure been good enough for me. Come on, Diddy.
Diddy had a vocal to give.
I just came to clear the stage for the haters. You know what I'm saying? Because I realize that a lot of haters don't know greatness when they see it. A lot of y'all ear is just not tuned enough for this abstract singing, as you call it.
Listen, the people are not educated to that.
You have not been musically trained.
Listen, this is highbrow.
These vocals are here. Your ears are there. You got to catch up. You are
You
just
got
not
to
in
be-
alignment with the vibration of these vocals.
Let's be clear. This is high vibrational vocals.
High vibrational vocals. You are a low vibrational ear. And I need you to elevate.
Listen. Did you sing the wrong note? Or did they hear the wrong thing? What
They
is
heard
it?
the wrong thing. What Whitney said, Whitney Houston told somebody, she said, I bent the note. I didn't
You
sing the
bent it.
wrong note. I just bent the note. And I have a habit. I know how to bend and backstroke these notes. Y'all just not. Y'all not clear.
Listen. They not clear on it. What they say? They said they start tapping your feet. You got the people moving.
Come on. Y'all need another one. Give me another one. Give me another one.
We're taking requests. She's taking requests.
Let me get my side, how they be in the studio when they do the side.
Wait, we're going to be parallel.
Come on.
This is giving, what was it? What is this giving?
It's giving Dream Girls. It's giving, I'm singing backup. You Jimmy Early. Come on, Jimmy. Step into the bad side. 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 Step into the bad side.
I had to step into the bad side. That's good. Not the bad side. All I had was gone away. Those that still are gonna pay.
Now you know I ain't got no rhythm. Relax with the dancing. You know I ain't got no rhythm. Come on, let me just. You know I ain't got no rhythm. Sing something that go to this. What goes to this? You know I ain't got no rhythm. You sang to my beat. I don't know what we doing.
I can't give you the choreography. Somebody said Angie Stone. What she said? Angie Stone. We need to give some Angie Stone. Angie Stone.
My black brother. I love you. Let me start over. Stop snapping because you know I don't have rhythm. I'm gonna be off.
Okay.
Don't snap. He is my king. He is my one. Yes, he's my father. Yes, he's my son. Wait, I'm trying to get that tongue dip that the singers be having. You know how singers be like, yes, he's my father. Yes, he's my son. You're not singing right if they don't see the back teeth. Yes, he's my son. I talk to you all to understand everything I go through and everything I am. See, y'all saw the tongue dip.
Proper posture.
What's the next line? Give me my line.
Everything. I can talk
to you, brother. I love you.
I forgot the lyrics.
No.
What's another Angie Stone song?
Don't ask that. Why would you ask something like that? Why would you leave me on the screen by myself? Huh?
I would like to know what is the next Angie Stone song?
Brown skin. Rubber against my brown skin.
Not jumping over.
Be there every now and again.
That's it. Boom.
You finish it. You finish it.
Wait, hold on. We got to switch here. Somebody said Minnie Riperton. You can get the high note. Do.
Y'all saw the tongue dip. It's
the tongue.
It's that tongue dip. That's how you flow with the note. Let me just give a little lesson here for all the non-singers. When you are singing, you have to lower your back palate so that the voice could just flow. So that's why you dip the tongue, because you need to relax your soft palate, which dwells in the back of your palate. So relax the soft palate and you do the dip.
When you do the dip. Yes.
And then the key to the back teeth is it's about enunciation. See, Kirk Franklin taught that when he taught the choir, when it was the family, he gave this little lesson. I used to be in the family when it was Kirk Franklin and the family back when we did He's Able.
Wait a minute. So when you was a family, was you a family friend?
I don't know what the intention was behind that, but I just finished talking to this the wellness community about the law of intentionality. And may that intention be abundantly returned to you, huh?
When you was so tell me, when you was in the family, they taught y'all that style of
singing.
Kirk
taught us about pronunciation,
yes.
enunciation. Mm-hmm. And he said that when you are singing, you got to show the back teeth. If you don't show the back teeth, you aren't properly pronouncing the words. So that's why they do melodies from heaven. Because at first we was just like melodies. He said, no, you're not going to get the right note if you don't show the back. You got to melodies from heaven.
Yes.
Rain down on me. Rain down on me. Fill me with your precious Holy Ghost. See the teeth? That's what it's. Thank you.
We need the vocal masterclass. Hold up.
The vocal masterclass. I hope y'all are at home practicing. This is not an easy technique. It's not easy. It takes time to master, but just be patient with yourselves, huh? Be patient with yourselves and it will come. Ia, I will teach you soon. Ia, relax. I know you've been hard on yourself, Ia. Okay? I know you've been hard on yourself. I'm going to teach you soon. Don't worry. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, not as we lay. You know, come on, Darcell. You started off. I'm gonna bring it home.
That's not my key song.
What is a key to a master? We do all the keys. There is no key that is above or beneath us.
Not as we lay.
It's morning.
And we slept the night away. It happened. Take it, Queen.
Now we must turn back the hand of time.
Okay.
I don't know the rest of these words, but I'm gonna just get to the part that I like. When she said, what? How she go? What she say? What's the part I like? You got to hurry home to face your wife. Oh, wife. You see the back?
Yes.
I would never want to hurt her. No.
Wait. We don't want to bypass this. You did a beautiful thing there. You did a drawback. Explain how that works. What does that do?
First off, how it works is you're not going to try to copy me and then do it better than me, because then you're undermining me as a student. This is my masterclass. So don't try to copy me and do it better than me. I need you to underperform. Thank you for removing yourself. You see how they always try to outshine the teacher. You got to watch those ones.
You're right. My apologies. Poluwu. And also vocal expert.
Goddess.
Number one.
Goddess.
Vocal goddess.
Thank you.
You have vocal Bibles and you have the vocal goddess.
I taught Brandy.
It was you.
You didn't see me in the studio scene when they was doing Impossible with her and Whitney. I'm the one who was coaching Whitney, and I had to tap Whitney. I said she too low, and that's why Whitney turned to her and said, "Why are you down there?" I had to let Whitney know she's too low.
You know, it was you. It was. I saw a hand reach over and tap her, and I always wondered. I said, "Whose hand?" It was you.
It was my hand. I had to let Whitney, because Whitney didn't want to admit it, but the problem was Whitney was a little too high and Brandy was too low, so they was clashing. So I had to tap Whitney and say, "Hey," I went like I put the hand. I said, to tell her to bring it down. And then I guided towards Brandy and said to tell her to bring it up. So I said, it was quick. You had to catch it. It's like a blur. I said, like that.
Yeah.
And that's why she said, why are you down there? Impossible.
Yes.
That's how that whole thing. And then boom, Cinderella.
Impossible.
They didn't credit me though. They didn't credit me though. I'm still fighting for my credit.
They didn't credit you. Now, can you please help me to understand this? Because I can't even begin to list everything on your resume because we'd be here all night.
Oh, nice.
We will be here all night. But
well accomplished.
How was it working with Michael Jackson? What when you were getting him together and really building up all of them, because you were there for all of them. Thriller, Off the Wall, you were there for all of them. What was that experience like?
You know, the thing is, Michael once told me he would have never been who he was if it wasn't for me, and I believe him. I agree, because see, the thing is, my favorite coaching moment with Michael was "Remember the Time," and when he said at first when he did it, he didn't do the he was just like
right.
And I said, you gotta roll the I said, you gotta that is key. Is what made it. I said, you gotta. That's what's the key. And see that again, the pronunciation.
Is that well? That makes sense as to why. Because I also heard that you worked with Angela Bassett for Black Panther, and you taught her the same thing. Have I not given everything? You taught. Have I not? And she showed all the. Pay attention, y'all. Let me tell you something.
Again, stay in your lane as a student. Please don't try to do it better than me. Stay in your lane as a student. Thank you. But yes, that's a great example. Great example. Yes, vocal goddess. And so when working with so many greats. So going back to the Michael Jackson, you said he was trying to do it da da da, and you said you have to roll it. That was the adjustment. That was the adjustment. Wow. And then even like on his lighter notes when he said, "Do you remember?" I'm the one who told him. I said, "You gotta remember. It gotta be a." You know, Michael. He liked to pronounce his R's, and you know, I'm originally from Brooklyn. We don't really do the R's, so we don't really say, "Do you remember?" I said, Michael, it's gonna be better if you say, "Remember when we remember."
It's that exhale, because you know what I mean. This is just brilliant, because with the exhale, it kind of puts you in the past, like a ghost.
Sets the tone,
and it sets. Wow.
I gave Beyonce the same coaching when Beyonce did "Sweet Dreams," the acoustic version. I gave her that same coaching because see, with the acoustic version of "Sweet Dreams," when she say you know, floating on air, nightmare. I said, you know, you gotta, is it a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare? It gives us the illusion that we are asleep, that we falling back to nightmare. See?
Got it.
Had to give her the same coaching. And B took it well. She took it well.
She took it well. Now, did you also work with, it was hard just deciphering through the millions of names on the resume, but did you also work with Mariah Carey with those same techniques?
See, the thing with Mariah Carey is, you know, she has a quite angelic voice, and I told her, we need you to push. You know, we need you to push it from your diaphragm. So
yes.
You know, when she said, "We belong together," and she held that note at the end, I'm the one. Yes. I was like this. I was like this because she wanted to do "We belong together," and I said, "No, you need to put some oomph in it and drop that. We belong together." Now,
and hold it.
Right. But see, then we had to switch it because when we did Why you so obsessed with me? Obsessed with me. See that? See, you heard that vibrato? She didn't have that
Yes.
vibrato at first. Obsessed with me. That was something new. I had to pull out of Mariah because she hadn't channeled that quite. And
Right.
we brought a new aspect, and that's why that album was so successful. Emancipation
Got
of
it.
Mimi. That wasn't even
Well,
on that album, but it was almost made it.
Well, you know, Queen Poe, the goddess, vocal goddess, vocal goddess. You know, my resume does not nearly cover yours, but I
Not
did
even a
work with
pinch.
one. I did work with one artist that I think is pretty notable. I worked with Anita Baker, Miss Baker. At first, I was nervous. I was very nervous because she came in and she was trying to do more of the popish 1980s, synth. And that's not it. I said, because, artist minds. I said, Anita, whales, think whale. So we have to learn how to take the sound. I said, Anita, when whales are in the water and we had to listen to whale sounds. And the water started to bubble.
Can you come a little closer to the mic? I really want to hear that well.
And the water said, and it started to bubble. And I said, Anita, so take it there and open it. I said, that's it.
That was the one.
You must act like, you must envision yourself as a whale swimming through the water. I said, and we want to stay there. I told her, think, what is it? Charlie Brown. When you hear the adults speak, it's wah, 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 wah. I said, we have to place it there because they ain't going to be ready for that.
They're not.
It's about unique sounds. They're not ready for the, they're not ready for that technique. So she said, and you have to keep that disappointment. Right there. It has to be that. Exactly. She tried to send it forward. Right. She tried to send it forward. I said, no, it's back here. With all my heart. I said, it's back there.
With all my heart.
Yes, and it's almost like, you chew gum and you've been chewing that and it's your with all my heart. It's technique.
Okay, I like that.
It's
I like
technique.
that. It was one studio session I remember that you had told me about, and I feel like I know it was secret. I know you signed an NDA, but I don't know how much you can tell. When you did that one session with the great master singer Patti LaBelle.
Yes.
How did that go? Because I know you had to keep on trying with Miss LaBelle, and finally we got the gem that we got. So can you explain how the session went with Miss LaBelle?
Absolutely. Now, one of the things is that when I first got it, I always like to tell this story. When I first got in contact with her, and she called me. Some people think she called me on the phone. No, she called me from Philadelphia. She walked outside and yelled my name. And when she walked outside and yelled, I'm way in Texas. I heard it. I said, that's Patti.
She said,
Darcell! Yes, she did. She did. And I said, that's her. I said, that's her. So she needs my help. Her voice acted like kind of like a bat call, in the bat call, and it puts the sign up. But instead of that, I looked up and I heard it, and it was a pie. Listen, it's very supernatural here. That's what it was, and I knew who it was. Then. So when we got together, I said, Patti. She first started off singing on a 100. I said, Patti, the microphone is here. It's right here. We have to bring it down. We have to bring it. And that's when she brought it down. I said, Patti, I want you to sing as if you have the smallest mouth. Oh, if only you knew. I said, small mouth. How much I do. Right there. And I said, a little bit of the nose. How much I do. And back up. Because that's one thing. Y'all getting the technique. And back up. Hi, mother. Do love you. You have to back up and leave the mic alone and let it be. And back up. Oh, if only you knew how much I do love you. That's how we do the things. And that on that one. And when you come back, then you could bring it up.
Ooh!
When you come back. And then fall back. That's it. Technique. Now, what happened after she stopped? Because you know this with all of your students, they don't always keep that.
Mm-mm.
Because from that point forward, everything was loud. But hey, what can you do?
You know who I struggle with that with the most?
Mm-hmm.
That damn Shaka Khan. Every time I work with her, she always wants to be loud and on the mic. You know?
Yes. Here.
When she said here. So there was one particular song, and we really battled with this. And this is why later on, this song kind of caused a little bit of issue, and they just had to get somebody else to sing it. This one song, I was in the studio with her, and I said, Miss Khan, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan. I said, listen, when you sing this song, I need you to back up a little bit. I need you to put the bottle down. And what I want you to do is, I want you to, that hand that you hold the liquor with, I want you to put it on your diaphragm.
You said you said for her to put the bottle down.
She has to put the bottle down.
So she came in there with it.
She came in there with the bottle. And I said, you got to put it down. You got to put it down so that you can use that bottle hand and put it on your diaphragm. Okay? Because I need you to be able to monitor the power coming from that diaphragm. You know what I'm saying? So when we end the session, I had to hide the bottle so she could have the bottle hand on the diaphragm. And I said, listen, what I need you to do is I hid the bottle and I said, I need you to sing. And when you sing these words, I want you to go back and forth to the mic with each word. You see? So kind of your technique, but she was going back and forth with each word. So it was supposed to be through the wire. But she wasn't quite doing it. So what I had to do was I had to put the bottle right here in front of the mic. So that way she could have a reason to come forth through the wire, and she would be able to get a shot. So every time she did wire, I would pour just a little drop of liquor. And that's why the end of that wire note has a special twang to it, because she got a little taste of the liquor after the wire. And then that's when I would pour the liquor, and you could hear it as it grazed her vocals, and she was pleased. So that's how we got through the wire. But it was such a topsy-turvy session that later on some little rapper wanted to sample it, and she didn't even want to do it. So they had to go around her and speed it up for him to be able to, I forgot the rapper's name, but he ended up sampling it a few years later. It ended up becoming a hit. But these studio sessions with these stars be difficult. You know who's the worst one?
Who?
She always late.
I know who you're talking about. In fact, even her name is late. It takes me a while to bring it forward. Even the name. Who are you talking about? I want to know if we're talking about the same person.
It was I forget her name sometimes, but the key is I remember the song. And the song, she was so fixated on starting high. She wanted to say, strumming my pain with his. I said, no, we don't need that. You got to start low.
She was fixated on it.
I had to tell her to come to the mic because she was already late. So I said, when you get in the studio, get straight to the mic and get up on it. So start low and then build. And then she said, strumming my pain with his fingers. And that's how you got that gentle approach. You got that gentle approach. That's the power of accountability. See, we talk about accountability now. I had to hold her accountable for her lateness to the studio. And when she finally
Absolutely.
arrived, I said, because you done came late, I need you to get you on the mic like this.
Yes, we need you
Strumming my
here.
pain. You
With
sing
his
like you're older, Mike.
fingers.
Sing to
Well,
the
you
mic
know
like you're
what? And that is wow. I remember perhaps one of the most difficult legends that I worked with was definitely Miss Franklin. Miss Franklin was in her own right. But she was difficult. One of the things that I told Miss Franklin, I said, we have to be real with ourselves, because when she was younger, this is all alleged. When she was younger, she had, dentures, the poly grip was slipping. And what I told her was, I said, Miss Franklin, just go ahead and let them fall. Because it's that soul coming in. Just sing through the collapsed denture. So she said, shed I. I said, and that's that tone. RESPCT. Yeah. And it is because of the collapse. Shed I. And I said, pull it back. Let it rattle in there. Shed I. Yeah. Let it rattle. Let it rattle in there. Let it rattle back there.
I see they mentioned the purse. They don't, I'm not supposed to tell y'all this, but in the purse, Riri kept a Glock. And that's why she had the purse. Yes. That's why she had the purse. She kept a Glock. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all need to understand that her Glock and her denture glue was in that purse. Yes. It had to constantly be reapplied. I remember my studio session with her when she said she always wanted to do everything, and that's why I had to bring Sissy in, because Aretha, she would always want to be all the way in the stands and hit all the highs, and then she want to do all the lows. So there was one particular song where she said, "Ain't no way," and I said, Aretha, you can't do the "Ain't no way" and do. You can't do both. You can't
do all of it. Right.
So I introduced her to Cissy Houston, and then fast forward, she became Whitney's godmother, and then the rest was history.
Wow. I mean, that is that's amazing. But you see, they discount us. They discount us and what it is that we bring to those sessions. And then they don't want to pay us. Personally, I don't think $800 a minute is too expensive for that.
Hold on one second, Darcell. I want to address Portia Bean. Portia Bean said, okay, that first "Ain't No Way" was kind of nice, Queen. Portia, what was the rest of them? If the first one was kind of nice, what was the rest of them? What are you trying to insinuate, Portia? This is a privilege to be able to hear. I don't even do open sessions with everybody. So this vocal coaching that you're getting, Portia,
right?
On that note, because I don't feel like I'm valued. Yeah. I don't feel like I'm valued. Portia has ruined y'all's session for everybody. So I'm gonna just give one last piece of advice and then I'm gone. Last piece of advice. When you are about to sing, as you get up on the mic, you need to keep the mic one index finger away from your mouth. This is how you measure your mic distance, an index finger. And then you stay right there. Don't forget your back teeth to announce. Lower that soft palate. And when you are really focused on hitting a Twinkie Clark bass note, I want you to sing Emmanuel. That's how Emmanuel. Measure your mic. Emmanuel.
Wow.
Try it. I didn't see you try it.
Emmanuel.
Lower.
Emmanuel.
That's it.
That's it. On that
Thank
note,
you.
you're very welcome. Y'all are all very welcome. Y'all are all very welcome.
Listen, gratitude. And there you have it. This has been a Queen Poe Vocal Masterclass. And I am so grateful to have had her and her wisdom in helping us reach our better selves. So y'all make sure that y'all send Queen Poe, Vocal Goddess Queen Poe, her Cash App for this session, because y'all don't know how much it costs to have her on here. We are accepting donations. Much gratitude to the Queen Poe. Well, y'all have now held me hostage on here for 2 hours and 35 minutes. And so I will be bidding adieu, as I do have a phone call to make in the late evening hours. So I love each and every one of you from a light-filled place. Go forth and conquer. And thanks to Queen Poe. I will have to put chapters on this video because people will be thoroughly confused. Okay. Peace, y'all. Peace, 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 peace.